Hey friends! My name is Desiree, aka Mama Friendly, and I do all sorts of videos on this channel, from cooking videos to planner videos, vlogs, hauls, homeschool videos with a Disney twist, a little bit of everything. So if any of these things sound like fun to you, I hope that you'll subscribe and join me on my YouTube adventure. If you're not new to my channel, you might know by now that I eat exclusively gluten and dairy free. It's not something I ever stray from. And so I'm always on the lookout for recipes that I can adjust to fit my lifestyle. Now, I love fall flavors and fall desserts as much as the next guy, but the things you get in the stores like Starbucks pumpkin spice latte, not dairy free. Dunkin' Donuts pumpkin donuts, those, oh my gosh, I look forward to those every year. Definitely not gluten-free. So those fall favorites that people look forward to all year long, not always accessible for people with intolerances or allergies like me. So I decided that I would try to make apple fritters to satisfy that fried, cozy, fall flavor type feeling in a way that's safe for me to eat. This was a super simple recipe to make, and I happen to have all the ingredients on hand already. So if you're somebody that's used to gluten-free baking, it's possible you do too. Let me show you how I made these apple fritters. As always, we begin with our ingredients. For our fritters, we need 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a cup of gluten-free all-purpose flour. I like the Bob's Red Mill's 1-to-1. My gluten-free flour has xanthan gum in it, but if yours doesn't, you're gonna need a half a teaspoon. You also need 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a half teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 cup of dairy-free milk. I like to use Nut Pod's coffee creamer. That's my favorite milk substitute for cooking and baking, just overall. You also want 2 teaspoons of fresh lemon juice and 3 cups of Granny Smith apples that have been peeled, cored, and chopped. For frying, you're gonna need several cups of vegetable oil, and you're also gonna need a large skillet with high sides. As you can see, I'm getting mine ready here, and I'm gonna heat it on medium to high heat until a thermometer reaches 375 Fahrenheit. This is super important. A thermometer is a must. While the oil heats, I'm gonna cream the eggs and the sugar in a bowl for 1 to 2 minutes. Once that's come together, I'm gonna add in my flour. This is where you'd add in your xanthan gum if you need it, baking powder, cinnamon, salt, and milk. Mix well. This is your batter for your fritters. I'm getting my apples ready by using my favorite little kitchen gadget. You guys know I'm mildly obsessed with my apple corer. At this point, I'm basically just seeking out reasons to use it because it's just so much fun. It cores, peels, and slices the apple all in one go. And I'm going to have it linked down below in the description box in case you'd like to get it for yourself, because I really am having so much fun with this little gadget, and I found so many different recipes to do with it already. But basically, I'm taking all of my apples, my 3 cups of apples, and I am coring them, peeling them, chopping them, like I said. I'm going to put them into a bowl, and I'm going to combine them with the 2 teaspoons of fresh lemon juice. This is going to help keep them from browning, but it's also going to kind of offset the sweet of the apple with the little bit of tart from the lemon juice. I've gone ahead and thrown the apples along with the lemon juice into the batter, and I'm just mixing everything together until it's thoroughly combined. So I'm gonna grab an ice cream scoop. This is gonna be what I use to dole out my fritters directly into the hot oil. And as you can see, I'm checking the temperature here, and we're looking for 375. Temperature achieved. So now we're going to use our ice cream scoop to scoop out the apple fritter batter and safely drop it into the hot oil with the scoop trigger. Get as close as you can to do this so that it does not salpicar. How do you say that in English? I'm not sure. I hope you know what I mean. So it doesn't bounce back up at you, I guess. Just leave them in the hot oil until they start to turn brown. And when they do, use a large slotted spoon to carefully flip them onto the other side so that you can brown them on the second side as well. Once they're browned on both sides, you can use that same slotted spoon to remove them and place them on paper towels to drain. At this point, you can make a simple glaze with 1.25 cups of powdered sugar and about 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, maybe a little bit of water or milk. Mix them together, drizzle it over the top. I decided to go even simpler and easier than that. I'm just dusting them with some powdered sugar and calling it a day. Super easy, super yummy. Wow. All right, friends, so that's my apple fritters. They were so good. The whole family loved them, even the gluten and dairy eaters. The only thing is that next time I might chop the apples a tiny bit smaller, and if possible, maybe I'll even like cook them down a little bit with cinnamon and sugar first. If I do that though, I want to make sure to like dry them really well so that it doesn't affect the consistency of the batter. But I felt like the very big apple pieces could use some extra flavor. So even if I don't cook them down first, I might dust them with sugar and cinnamon before I put them into the batter. But regardless, I'll definitely be making these again. They were absolutely delicious. They were super easy. And I would love if you try this recipe yourself for you to come on back and let me know how you liked them. What's your favorite fall treat? Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll work on trying a gluten and dairy-free twist. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope you'll please give it a big thumbs up. I'd also love it if you would subscribe and click that notification bell because I post at least 3 times a week and I wouldn't want you to miss a minute. Thanks so much again for watching. Bye!